were your first thoughts about Indiana as a place, Fever as a team, to make this change?
This is my first free agency, so I was really excited. I went to school at Notre Dame, so I'm familiar with Indy. But I was really excited to come here with Steph and obviously Amber. I played with DB and Soph before. I've always been a fan of like Kelsey Mitchell and Tasha Howard and AB. Of course, Caitlin Clark, the generational talent, is also exciting as well. So I feel like every single element for me, Indy checked off the boxes.
What made this the right fit for you this summer?
I want to win a championship. And I feel like Indy presents the best opportunity for me to grow as a player, as a teammate, as a person. Even I was able to come out here a few weeks early and train some, which is really exciting for me. Get to know my teammates better, my coaching staff better, know the city a little bit better. So for me, I think it's really just all in and focused. We have the same goal in mind.
What has been the early impressions after like 3 days of practice so far about, I think, especially leading on the defensive end?
I think it's a lot of excitement. I mean, obviously a lot of us are new coaching staff, over half the team is new players. But I think we're all professionals at the end of the day. We all know we have a goal in mind. But I think we've been really focused. A lot of people are able to come out early, which I think is great, give us a little bit of like extra work together before the season actually starts. But I think coming in, I think for me it's just been like the focus, the attention to detail. Obviously with Steph being a new coach, but she's not new to the league, so I think that's exciting too, because we have a vet coach even though she's new to this team. And I think Steph she just knows her stuff, so that's really exciting to be under her and her staff.
How have your first few days here in Indy kind of been different than Chicago, than Phoenix, or the rest of your career?
I would say like, I don't know, I feel like it's not like obviously different city, different atmosphere, but I mean each team has its own like different pieces, but I say Indy is just another like professional place, different things in store, another exciting opportunity for me in my career.
Have you gone out at all around town?
Excuse me?
Have you gone out around town at all?
Yeah, I have gone around town. I really like Garage Food Hall. I've been there a few times. I've been to Sidecar, either Side Door Bagels. They have really good bagels. Levy and Bakery, I think it's called. Obviously, I love food. Everything I'm saying is food related, so I'm a big foodie. So if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. So I love to cook, love to eat, so yeah.
So I'm assuming you've had a tenderloin then since?
A what? Sorry.
Pork tenderloin sandwich?
Actually, I don't eat red meat, so I haven't had that yet, but I love sushi. I've been to Hasuno down the street. It's really good. So yeah, had some good spots so far.
Bonner said she was recognized on the streets when she went to the grocery store. Have you had that experience yet?
Yeah. I've been to Costco a few times. Every time I go to Costco, someone recognizes me. I don't know what it is about there, but Costco shoppers love Indiana Fever players. I have to say that.
Have you thought about what it would be like with all that attention and 41 of 44 games on national TV, both from a positive standpoint, family can always watch and things like that?
I haven't thought about it yet, honestly. It hasn't really hit me. I feel like I'm more of like a day-to-day person. But I think it really is exciting, the accessibility. I mean, I'm from Houston, Texas growing up. I used to watch the Houston Comets a lot. So it's really awesome that like kids, families, everyone can just tune in on TV. Even I saw all the preseason games are going to be streamed live on the WNBA app. So I think accessibility is a huge part to growing the game. So I'm glad that fans have the opportunity to see us play.
What stands out the most about watching this team come together and play together these first few days, especially going into the first few preseason games?
I definitely just say like the maturity level, the professionalism. I think everyone is just so laser focused, even the rookies. They're just really absorbers, they're sponges, which is really cool to see how they just want to like learn the game more and just learn from the vets, learn from the coaches. So I think it's everyone just being really in tune and being focused, because sometimes that's not always the case. But I'm glad that like here we all have like the same gun. This is not shade, and people like, you're shade. No, this is no shade to anybody I ever played for, any previous teammates. It's just like stands out for me is just like how everyone is just so like, we come to practice, we're ready to work. It's no like extra stuff. It's just like, we're here to practice. We're here to get better. We're here to win a championship. So that's the main goal. So keeping the main thing has been really cool.
That being said, how do you feel like, what do you think you'll be able to bring to the team to get into that level? Because it's basically this type of roster because, you want to push towards the championship, not bust, but it's like championship mentality, right? So what will you be able to bring to the organization?
I think definitely just a spark from the defensive end, being able to run the floor. I think my strengths are running the floor, rebounding, and playing great defense. So I think all those things can be helpful to this team. Jamar.
When you talk about accessibility, is that especially valuable for kids? Because there's been a lot of kids coming to games last year. I would say that's where the growth came from.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you can be it, if you can see you can be it, like I said, I grew up watching Houston Comets and now I'm literally in the WNBA. And I think accessibility is a huge thing for that because say like 10, 15 years ago, if you ask somebody, what's your WNBA team's name, what's their mascot, they might not know, but now you see commercials, you see the billboards, you see the social media content, you see people's jerseys selling out. So I think definitely could see them, you can be them, and I think it's awesome for kids, boys and girls, to look up to professional women's athletes. So I think that's just awesome for kids to see.
For somebody that grew up watching the WNBA, like you mentioned, the league now is very different than it was even 2-3 years ago. What does it mean to you as a kid that grew up watching the league to see where the league is going and where it is now?
It's really awesome. People always say, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want your WNBA career to be? And I just want to leave it better than I found it. I mean, I was drafted in 2019, and the league has seen tremendous growth in just that short amount of time. So I'm excited to see what it looks like 6 years from now, 12 years from now, and when I'm in 20, 30 years, and I'm a season ticket holder at whatever city I'm in. But it's just really awesome to me to see the growth, see all you guys here, see all the fans, see the sellouts, see the jerseys, and I think we have always deserved it, but I'm glad that it's finally making its mark globally now.